Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy April 1st. Happy New Year. For those of you that know, you know. Doing a little live.
Goodness.
Yes, 35 miles an hour. We're in the school zone right now. It's 30 minutes after the hour. Good morning, everybody. I wonder, do you guys participate in April Fools? I remember when we were little, we used to. But now that we're older, you know, you have some adults that still do it too. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much for the likes. Thank you, thank you. Hey VS, how you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy New Year. For those of you who know. But yeah. Happy April. First day of April. It's a beautiful day. We had a tornado out here yesterday, and not where we live at. I think it was in Gwinnett. And some people's houses got messed up. But I thank God that nobody passed away. I hope you're having a great morning this morning. This awesome Tuesday morning. Thank you for coming into the live. I appreciate you.
Over here, it's a raceway.
The raceway?
There's a raceway over here.
Oh, okay. It might be the one that they let them race at on the weekends.
They do motorcycle, drag racing and stuff.
Yeah. But they, because it's a lot of them, so they have to let them have some type of outlet, because they're going to do it regardless. So instead of giving them tickets and stuff, yeah. See, but is that a track?
Yeah, there's a track over here. too. It's old.
I think that's the one. That's the old. They let them drag their cars.
What's that noise coming?
Hey, this truck be going through some stuff. Things get loose and rattle.
Look at this idiot.
Wow.
I'm doing it with the pickup truck with the trailers. The trailers all on the middle line. Sometimes they don't know what the hell they're doing.
He probably looking at his phone. You know, people be on their phone when they be driving through this way.
They pull these trailers and don't know how to pull them.
No, because they don't realize once they do one quick jerk, it's over. They're gonna have a whiplash.
JB Hunt.
You stupid.
Right.
JB cut. Welcome everyone, welcome. Today we are filming on the Samsung. Yeah, I don't see no wobbling.
Alright, what's going on 85?
On 85, they taking people off at 85?
What?
They taking people off at 85?
I don't know.
Uh,
Is the traffic usually this heavy on this?
I don't know, I ain't never been over here. I have the slightest idea. It would, if so, it would be more traffic than this. I believe.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about that.
The back road. That's not a cloud in the sky.
You know you're doing half the trip, right? I'm doing it. This is an hour already to get here. I'm going to Florida.
We going to Florida?
Yeah. Got back to those now.
Everyone, welcome. Thank you for coming. Hit that like button on your way in or on your way out. I appreciate it. And listen, y'all, if no one told you today, and if you haven't heard those 3 words, remember, I love you. It doesn't hurt to tell a person you love them. Sometimes a lot of people need to hear that. I love you. I love you for participating in my life, watching this drive time. Me and my husband.
There's no signal there.
Oh yeah. It's gonna clear up in a minute. We're in the boonies, in the boondocks.
Traffic's pretty heavy back here. Back here, you had to bring. Oh, they got a roundabout up there now. What in the flying fuck?
They make the round. I told you. I keep telling you they make the roundabouts to save on traffic. On
You don't
traffic
recognize
lights.
over here?
Oh yeah, the BMW plates. That's why I take my car. Oh yeah.
I hear they messed it up.
It used to be a light right here. They done took the light off because this saves money. I must apologize for the quality right now because we are in the sticks right now, in the backwoods. Hopefully it's a little better now.
It's clear enough.
Clear it up. be heard.
I just died. Shit. Just let it out.
I know. You have a habit of doing it. Hopefully, I hope everyone is thankful and grateful this morning for waking up. Ooh.
Yeah, speed up, you fool.
Ooh.
See my signal.
I seen that one. So always remember, stay thankful and grateful. I'm thankful that I woke up this morning to see this beautiful day. Whether it's raining, sleet, or snow. It's always a beautiful day when you can wake up.
Oh, this stupid pilot over here.
And enjoy it. Oh, it's a pilot right here.
One of the worst pilot ever.
Oh, wow.
It'll take you 100 years to get in and 100 years to get out.
Oh, okay. This is right off the freeway. This is the same load that they said we had yesterday. So they didn't have nobody come pick it up. Cracker Barrel. Don't ever let no one steal your joy. Take you off your square. Sometimes you have to woosah. I have friends that are going through stuff. 6 people watching. And yeah, it's 6. Now it's 5, but yeah. Thank you, VS. I know, drop down and speak. Say something. But I understand you guys want to stay in the bushes. Now it's 7. Yeah. But hey, I'm trying to get out of being an introvert. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful morning right now. It's beautiful. I love it. Love, love, love when it's like this. There's not a cloud in the sky. The sun is shining. The sun rose from the east. And it's beautiful. People are going to work. I wonder how many people are playing pranks on people today.
They still do that dumb shit?
Yeah. Yes, I plan on doing it. Some places I can do it. The reception will be really, really well. And then, like, sometimes it all depends on where we're at. So I have to pick places where we can do that. I used to do it years ago at nighttime. Because a lot of the times my husband will drive during the day, and then I'll drive at night. I don't either. I played one April Fool joke on my niece many years ago. She was in high school, and she came down here to Georgia and went to school. Graduated from high school down here. Her mom wanted her to graduate from school here, and I played a prank on her. It was April Fool's. Oh, she was just so excited. She thought she had got a brand new laptop. Oh my goodness! I filmed that. So I think I'm gonna try to find that that video. Oh, she was excited. Oh, I got a new laptop. She thought talking fast, really, really, really fast. I'm so excited. And then when she opened the box, it was a laptop, all right, but it was one of them old ancient laptops. Her mom was in on it too. It was hilarious. I think my grandson at that time, I think he was like 5 or 6. He got a kick out of that. Yeah, it was cold-blooded, but it was hilarious. Oh, she was so excited. I think I need to find that video. It was funny. She was like, Mom, that's not funny. Oh my God, I thought it hit a new laptop. Now she got a baby that she's married now with a little girl.
Wow.
But that was funny.
There's a Whole Food damn thing over here.
Oh yeah, it was hilarious. But
Well,
I'm trying to do more of these, and hopefully, because I'm an introvert, so I'm trying to get out of being that by coming live and filming myself, being live. Oh, we've been here. You live? That's where we get our boxes and stuff, products and stuff for the sauce. But yeah, so I'm trying. But yeah, that was cold-blooded. It was okay. It was definitely hilarious.
Where is this place? This is telling me to turn here.
What's the name of it?
Tool place.
This says Meadowbow.
What?
It says 1111 1111.
That's where I'm going.
Okay, then this is it. HPT. Yeah, I don't know why people don't believe in that. I'm the type I can be good by myself. I've always been that way. I've always went to the movies by myself. I've always went whatever I want to do. I've never waited on someone to go with me. And usually I'm quiet unless I really know you, then I'll be like I'll be talking or whatever. But the majority of the time I'm quiet. And a lot of people used to always say, "How can you be quiet and you're an entertainer?" And I'm like, I don't know. Quiet, shy. There's no way you should be shy. Yeah. I was being shy. But I've always been that way. And I celebrated my daughter's birthday yesterday. Well, the whole weekend. Her birthday was yesterday. And we had a good time. We went to Pigeon Forge in Tennessee. And we had a good time. And this child wanted to get matching tattoos. Girl, I was like, you want to do what? Mommy, let's get matching tattoos. I was like, what? She says, yeah, a heart right here. With 2025, that's going to be like a monumental thing. And I was like, okay. I really thought that she was kidding. But she wasn't. Because after we finished doing the roller coaster thing, she's like, okay, let's look for a tattoo place. I seen a tattoo place right over here. And just so happened, it was still open. I was like, this was around 8:30. And I was like, oh God, you really serious? Oh, I've been driving trucks for now, let me see, my grandson is 24, 15, 16 years. Yeah, about 15, 16 years. I've been doing it for a while. And let me see, 5 years by myself, and what is it, 10 years, 11 years now, me and you? Yeah, 11 years with my husband. Yeah, I love it. I look at it, I used to always look at this as they pay me to travel. Because all the states I've been to, I wouldn't have never went. Yes, I used to do. We used to do the cross country, but now we don't. We like 11 years in, so now we do just we do Carolina, the south part of southeast. So we go to Carolina. Of course, we do Georgia because I live in Georgia. Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, and Florida. Oh, have I? Yes, I have. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, I have. I remember one place I went to. Actually, it's the first trucking job I had. A lot of lot lizards. Girl, yes, lot lizards. I done seen, but girl, you know what's really, really crazy? These men that are on the DL, these husbands out here messing with these guys out here. Oh my goodness. You got the doing the lot lizards too, but it's the DL thing for me. I was like, what? I done seen so much stuff. They have their own little, girl, they got their own little code over the CB. I was like, what? I got a kick out of messing with them because they do a little clicking on the CB. They click it 3 times. They go click, click 4 times. They go click, 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 click. So that means that they want whoever's down for it to come back. So then once they click, 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 then the other person will click, 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 click back. And then the first person that clicked will tell that person that clicked back, he will either say 23. 23 means channel 23. So 23 or 20 or whatever channel, they'll tell them to go to that channel. So they say 23, 23. So then they go to channel 23 and then they start talking because nobody else is on that channel but them. Unless somebody listen in on what they're saying. And you know, I was like, I need to see what's going on. So I went to the channel and oh my goodness, they asking for sizes. They asking them what they do. And then they'll tell them their code thing is what's your house look like? That means what's the truck color of your truck and where you located. And they'll tell them where they located and everything. I remember this one guy, I got on there and I was pretending like I was a dude. And the guy was like, I told him I had 9 inches. And it was a white guy. And he was like, okay, that's pretty big, but I can handle it. And I was like, ooh, wee. And so, I told him, yeah, I told him, he asked me what color was my house. I told him it was blue. And then I just picked a random row. So I said, I'm in the back, last row in the back. Yes, he was. He was really ready to get his back broken in for real. For real. So look, so he said, I'm gonna go take a shower. And I'll meet you. Now I don't think nobody, I hope nobody was there. Because I think what he did was, I was parked close to the front where I can see everybody going in the truck stop and out of the truck stop. So I seen the guy when he said he was gonna walk in. So I said, this must be the only guy, because he got out. It was a white dude, young white dude. So I went in behind him, and this dude was married. He had a ring on his finger and everything. I was like, this got to be the dude. And it was. It was the guy, and I was like, oh, this is so sad. I said, it's so sad. I was like, this is crazy. And
Good morning. How you doing? I'm here to pick up.
And I really hope nobody was there. I don't think so, because I didn't answer the call again when he started clicking again on the radio. And I was like, nah. So hopefully
320.
he figured out that there wasn't gonna be nobody there. But I've seen a lot. I've seen
Thank
guys go to other guys' trucks. I've seen them actually park their truck like at a rest area and pull up beside another truck and wait to see who's going in and out of the truck. I was like, oh my goodness. I've seen them. I've seen guys walk around the truck stop. If they see the guy sitting in this, because a lot of guys will sit in the front seat. Some of these people have binoculars, looking at people, spying on people in their truck. I've seen guys walk back and forth in front of the guys that are sitting in front. They're sitting
She
in
said
their
120 or 320.
I don't know, baby.
She said all the way around.
And so I've seen them do that. Let me know that was found in Mississippi because the truck driver took. No. Was this recent or was this a while ago? But I believe it though. The truck. She said that 11-year-old was found in Mississippi because a truck driver took her. So he abducted her and took her. Oh my goodness, that's so sad. She said it was last year. You really do got some creeps out here. For real. Like when I was driving by myself, there's a way that you have to really secure your door so they won't try to come into your truck. She had been gone for 2 weeks. Another driver report. Man, that's crazy. But I believe it though, because you have a lot of weirdos out here. You got weirdos out here that will try to assault women. But it's strange because you got some women out here. Now let me tell you this: you have some women out here that are women truck drivers that became truck drivers so they can be a prostitute out here on this road, and they are known. Guys know who these women are. I was like, well, I couldn't be mad at them because I'm like, shoot, they getting their hustle on. I guess they feel safer being a driver and being out here messing with these guys out here. Drive and sell. That's what they do. Drive and sell. I done seen that. I done seen so much stuff out here. It is ridiculous. You know, when I first started driving, being a female, these beige people, men did not like it at all. I've had it to where this one guy, he worked for the company. The company told me to go get this trailer. It was at the yard. I went and picked up the trailer, but he was parked under the trailer. It was an empty trailer. So I called my dispatch. I said, hey, it's this guy. He's up under the trailer, and I believe he's asleep. So she said, well, they said, go knock on the door and tell him he needs to come off from under that trailer, that empty trailer. So I knocked on his door. He didn't answer. So I told security. I said, listen. I said, my dispatch told me to get this trailer. He's not supposed to park up under this trailer. So the security knocked on the door. He opened it. It was a white guy. And security told him, hey, you gotta come off from under this trailer. You know you're not supposed to be parked under empty trailers. The guy was so pissed off when he seen that I was black. He got out his truck, literally got out his truck and pissed all on the landing gear. Now the landing gear is what you take and you have to roll the landing gear up or roll the landing gear down. So he was rolling the landing gear down, but he pissed on it after he rolled the landing gear down and pulled off from under the truck and just peed all over it. I told him, I said, I am not touching that landing gear. They said, you got gloves? I said, I'm not even touching it with my gloves on. I'm not doing it. I don't know what this man has. I said, I don't know what he's pissed off because he had to pull off from under it, but he pissed all on the landing gear. I'm not doing it. So security did it. Yes, security rolled it down. I said, I'm not touching that. And I reported him. I took pictures of it and everything, and I reported it because I love me some good receipts, girl. And I said, I'm gonna take a picture of it. And I said, because he's pissing on the landing gear, and I snuck a picture of him doing it. And I was like, and I said, and when I called my dispatch, she's a female, and she was like, oh my God, that is so disgusting. I said, yeah, he did that. I said, here's the man. You can see him doing it, and here's the evidence right here. So I took pictures of all of that. That dude, and here's the thing, that dude was a 1,000,000-mile driver. That means he had been with that company for over 10 years. Past 10 years. To drive 1,000,000 miles, he had been with that company a long time. They was like, the safety department said, oh my, gonna ask me, am I sure? I said, am I sure? I said, I can send you all of the proof and the video and the pictures. And they was like, oh my God, he's a 1,000,000-mile driver. I said, well, I'm filing a complaint, and I need to find out what y'all gonna do. Because if y'all let people like this be in y'all company, doing this to people, then I don't need to be with this company. They're like, no. They said, it's sad that he did that. Of course it was a guy. He said, we'll handle it and we'll take care of it. And then my dispatch, she made sure they took care of it. No, he got fired. He got fired. They didn't want to, but because I'm black, I'm like, because I pulled that car, I said, oh, so it's because that I'm black that he did that. And they didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to hear that. They fired him. They fired that man. Now, where he went after that, I don't know, but they fired him. He probably was able to get another job, but they fired him. It was disgusting. It was really disgusting. Yeah, he's dangerous. He's very dangerous. Oh, there ain't no telling what that man do. So I done been through a lot. I've been through places when I first started driving. There would be difficult spots to get into, and these be guys with the company. You know, they say, oh hey, help your fellow comrade. You know, any way you can, if you can help them. Man, please. This company was out of Missouri, and them boys over there is a different breed. They see I'm trying to get into a spot. They just sit in their truck and just look. And it took this one black guy. He wasn't even with the company. You know, it's always the black man that will come and help. Because I was freshly new, and the guy was like, "I got you, sis. I got you." He said, "I'm looking at these guys from your company, watch you trying to get into this spot, and they're not even helping, and that's with your company." He said, "But that's how they are." I said, "Yes, they are." He said, "You just be careful out here." He said, "But I got your back," and he helped me get in that spot. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff out here, a lot of stuff. The ones that be having the binoculars, be looking in people's trucks. The guys be walking back and forth, trying to find them somebody to have sex with. And then they'll walk in, and one time I seen a guy do that, and I knew what he was doing. I said, I'm about to watch and see who gonna bite the bait and get into this, and whose truck he gonna get into. They don't like seeing female drivers. Now it's a lot of us out here now, but when I first started, it wasn't many at all. But this one guy, he was walking back and forth, and one guy that was in the truck seen him doing it, and he did the gesture. You know the gesture I'm talking about, where, you know, he balled his fist up and did his fist to his mouth, like, you know, hey, I'll suck the ping. So the guy flicked his lights, and he went into that guy's truck. Sure did, and walked right to the back. I said, no, he didn't. I seen all that. It's a lot of stuff you see on here. And then you got, just like you have your internet trolls, where they be trolling, keyboard trollers, where they be keyboard gangsters. you got keyboard gangsters. Well, on here in trucking, you got CB gangsters. And those are the beige people that be talking shit, be calling people the N-word and all this kind of stuff. Oh, it's crazy. I've seen guys fight black and white against each other because the white person will start talking mess, and the black man will be like, hey, pull over. And they'll pull over, they'll be fighting, they'll meet at the truck stop, or some guys know exactly who the guy is that's talking on the CB, because it depends on how close they are. And he will follow that guy all the way into the truck stop, and they be fighting. I've seen them fight. It's crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot out here. You see the lot lizard walking up to the trucks. I seen a lot lizard one time. Why you ain't got your seatbelt on?
It's a meat department or something is over.
I seen this one lot lizard. She walking back and forth. And she did the gestures. Some of these guys be doing the same gestures as these lot lizards do. And she had a soda bottle in her hand, a fresh soda bottle in her hand. She gestured the guy let her in. And she went in that truck, did her thing, and came out. Girl, when I tell you she came out, now this part I didn't know. I thought she was thirsty, that's why she had the Sprite bottle, right? The girl got out of this man's truck after she finished doing the business or whatever she did, having sex with this man. Got out the truck, stood in between the truck so nobody could see her. I'm looking at her, and she took that soda, that Sprite bottle, and squeezed it up her pum pum. I guess it was to squash. And I was like, ew, that's what she's doing with that. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. Ooh, Lord have mercy. It's wild out. It's wild. It's wild out here. It's very wild. I done seen a lot. Lots of stories. It's crazy. Now that part I haven't seen. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen any of that. I've seen homeless women that was like really homeless. You can tell the different characters, whether they crackheads or whether are they really homeless. Some I think it's like 1, 2, 3. There's 3 or 4 trucker channels that I watch that do drives like this, ride-alongs and drive-alongs like this that I watch them. And there's 2 black women that I watch that drive trucks. And the stuff that they be going through, I be feeling so bad for them because
unless you see Big Cat.
Because they don't love themselves. Just Krista? Oh, okay. No, I don't know her. But yeah, I used to follow Big Cat. He still drives.
He has his own little company.
But he has his own little company now. But I watched his life unfold on these YouTube streets. He was very entertaining. Big Cat was. Oh, okay. She don't drive. Okay. Yeah, Big Cat. He was He still drives, but he does his own thing. I done seen him go through his
He started to
trucking
slip.
thing, his ups and downs with his wife, the children, all kind of stuff. And then this other guy named Trucker Brown, he be doing. I watched his life unfold too. He had a girlfriend, now he don't have a girl. It's crazy because, matter of fact, him and the girl, they were driving flatbeds together, and now they're not together anymore. The two women, I've watched their lives unfold on YouTube, driving trucks and stuff, and what they was going, they was catching hell with their companies, and I couldn't understand it. I never went through stuff like that with a company. The only time that I went through something with a company when I was by myself was with that guy peeing on the landing gear, and then some of the guys not helping me get into a dock, or because they figure, hey, you're a truck driver, you should be able to get into it, but it's certain places that are really tight, and if I can't, so sometimes you need somebody to guide you in there like that. But other than that, I've never been through nothing. I've seen women go through many relationships, driving trucks and dating guys that are truck drivers and stuff like that, and then they don't work out. They let them move in with them and stuff like that. I'm like, who raised you? I'm number one, if you ain't got your own place, you're not moving in with me. No, we ain't doing that. They moving in with them, and then they getting them a trucking job, and tell them, hey, drive trucks, and then they go to school for it, get the license, then they don't like driving. It's crazy. I done seen two females go through hell and hot water because of men that they chose to date or chose to deal with, and it was sad. I'm like, and I'm looking at her. You don't see that this guy really is just looking at you for the money that you make. You don't see that, and they be head over heels for him too. I was like, what? I was like, how I can see it, but you don't. Head over heels, and then the next thing you know, they got to kick the man out their house, and they having problems kicking him out. He don't want to leave, don't want to get his stuff out the house, or they messing up the truck, or had an accident. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. So a lot of the truckers I've watched over the years and stuff, but it's in the beginning when I started, it was quite crazy out here. And some places it still is. Yes, girl. Yes. I wish I would. And they had children. Even though their children was older. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, one girl, while she was on the road, she was dealing with this guy. And while she was on the road, he was at the house. At her house. At her house, not his. Her house. She caught hell trying to get that man out. She caught hell trying to get that man out of her house. I was like, why you let him stay there like that? Why is he there? Yes, trifling for real. I was like, cause like when in the beginning, sometimes he would ride with her. I forgot what kind of job he had. I don't know if it was construction or what, but it wasn't too much, because he wasn't helping her pay no bills. And that's how all of them, it seemed like that's how all the guys that they were dealing with, these two different women dealing with, they wouldn't help pay bills. One guy she was dealing with, the guy told her, you two, he told her, she said, how are you gonna tell me I'm too demanding? when I'm on the road and I tell him, hey, hey, it would be nice if you would fix this or fix that or whatever the case may be. He told her she was too demanding. I was like, but he driving your car. So you with a guy that don't have a car and he driving your car while you on the road making the money. And then, because at some points in time, she would ask her subscribers, because her subscribers was cool with her, but she would ask her subscribers to send her super chats, because she would have a truck note to pay, or the place that she was renting, the house note to pay, bills to pay, light bill, gas bill, whatever type of bill. She would ask her followers to help her, and they would. She had followers that would, and she had some men that was. She had a lot of men that were followers, because some of these women, when they are truck drivers, so what they do, they dress up, makeup and everything, hair all did. If they got big boob, most of them have big boobies, so they got the cleavage all out and everything. So of course that's gonna draw men in, and that's how some of these men that they meet online or see them driving, they would start dating them. But they wouldn't have no they would be saying they need money to pay their bills. So I was like, but you got a whole nigga at home. Oh my bad, you have a whole dude at home. And I'm like, nah. So I've watched 2 women go through that same exact thing. Or they try to date a guy that's at their company that are coming out of school, or that are truck drivers, and so they'll try to date them or see them. They'll go to the terminal and see some fresh meat coming out of. Yeah. They'll see some fresh meat coming out of class, and then they'll ask them, do you want a team? So they'll get these men to team with them, and the men be like, The men, they automatically thinking, oh, I got pum pum on deck. Even though then they probably got girlfriends and stuff like that, and it don't last. It don't last long whatsoever. Because if you got a female and she, and she's used to, because some of these females were not owner operators, but lease drivers. They were leasing, and that's the biggest scam there is within itself. And they'll be leasing the truck or whatever, and got these men on the truck with them. And then this one girl, she liked this guy. She said, oh, I like him. We talking on the phone. So they talking on the phone, and they getting to know each other and things like that. And I'm saying to myself, this dude got a woman, but he talking to her on the phone. Oh, I called him, he didn't answer. He ain't answer because his woman probably right there. I call him a lot of times. He only talk to me at night. Excuse me. Red flag. You don't see that flag. But we gonna get together, and he's gonna we're thinking about teaming together. And I'm saying to myself, this man ain't gonna team with you, but we taking it slow. I'm like, get out of here. I was like, oh my God. We're taking it slow, and he's exactly what I need in my life, because, he's Christian. I'm like, oh, he pulled the Christian card on you, huh? I was like, okay, she don't even see what's coming. And sure enough, that dude they never got together. They never got on the truck together or anything. He's exactly what I need. Oh, she was all woo 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 over this guy. And I was like, she tripping. What? She ain't reading the signs of this dude. But she wants to say that, oh, we're going to be together, but we're going to take it slow. We're not going to sleep together. But I want him bad. I want him. But she want him bad, though. She really wants to screw this guy. brag about how much money they are saving. Yeah, they could save. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. But my thing is this: at some point, um, you get tired of being in the truck. Yeah, I figured it was a young couple. Yeah, it's cool to save money, and I hope they're really saving the money and investing it, because that's the time. If you're husband and wife and you're driving on a truck, you don't have no bills, and you can stack your bread and invest it or whatever. You have to have a house to go, somewhere to go, because hotels and stuff like that gets tiresome, because when you go to the hotel, you got to pack your bag, go to the hotel. No, that right there within itself is like, you get wore out by that, because you even though you got a bed back here, the refrigerator, microwave, TV, and all that stuff, but at some point in time, you want to just go home, have a home to go to, and relax and chill. Not take your a week off and be at a hotel or Airbnb. No. And then you gotta, when you go to them places, and if you want to go somewhere, you gotta rent a car. And no. That could be tiresome. You have to have a place to go. It's a good idea to stack bread, but only for, I would say, if people are trying to do that, do it for a year, and then and stack your bread for a year, and then do something else, because you get tired of doing that. That's why because with us, we're with our company, but we're home on the weekend. We used to do that, where we used to be out. I used to, when I was driving by myself, I used to stay out for a month. I met a lot of great people, mainly guys. I met a lot of good guys. I call them all my brothers, because they were from Cali, my hometown. Big Rob was one of them. He was the first guy I met out here, and I met him. Where was I at? I think I was in Missouri somewhere. I was at the truck stop, and I was putting fuel in the truck, and I had a Kenworth, and I didn't know nothing about the Kenworth, how to operate it or anything, and he had one. So I had to literally, I prayed about it. I'm always praying when I'm out here. I prayed about it, said, Lord, I need somebody to show me these gadgets, because I don't know what all this stuff means. I don't know. And so he said hello, and when he said hello, I said hi, and I was going in. Then when I coming out, he said, hey sister, where you from? And then I told him where I was from. He said, you from Cali? I said, yeah. He said, I am too. He said, I live out there. He said, oh, so you fam. When he said that, I knew he was an OG. And I was like, okay. I said, well, let me ask you a question. I don't know nothing about this truck right here. And I told him I just started driving and this, that, and the other. He said, okay, let me show you everything. We exchanged numbers. He was married. I met his wife. I met his children. One day I had a little going out his way, and he told me where to park at, and I slept in my truck, and then that next morning he came pick me up, took me out to breakfast, me and these two other guys that drove with his company. We went out to eat, and then his wife cooked lunch, and she could cook too. She cooked some turkey lasagna. That stuff was banging. But he was really nice, and to this day we still talk. He knows my husband now, and Big Rob, he was cool. He's real cool. And so I met good people out here that wasn't trying to do anything. Now, in their head, they probably, yeah, it is. And I've met lots of guys out here, now, and I still, to this day, I still talk to them on the phone. Now, maybe in the beginning, they probably thought that, oh yeah, she gonna give me some. No, I'm not. That's not me. You done ran up against the wrong person. If you thought that you was gonna have sex with me, no sir. So once they realized that wasn't happening, You know, because what they do, they wait on the female to make, and some of these females do. Some of these females out here that's in these trucks, they make the first move. They get it on, and that's it. You know, but all the guys I met, the three guys that I've met, Big Rob, Daryl, and Joe, all of them to this day, they're all on social media. We will say hello to each other. They all still have my number. They'll call every now and then, say, hey, how you doing? Or they'll shoot me a message or a text or something. But yeah, we all are cool. We all are cool. They're like, some of them, you know, they'll get to say stuff like, oh yeah, you didn't want to give brother none. They was like, but yeah, I respect you for that. I'm like, boy, bye. But we all are cool. You know, I met a lot of people that was like that. That's really nice. You know, God put people in your life, you know, whether it's a lifetime, a reason, a season, or whatever the case may be. But all the people that He put in my life was really, really cool. They weren't people that would want to cause me any harm or anything like that, or do anything bad to me. So, but yeah. It's some stuff. There's some stuff going on out here, and there's some women out here that's doing crazy. And to me, the women that are doing this stuff, especially those women that are truck drivers, they too old to be doing that. They are really too old to be going through the things they are going through with men, knowing good and well that no, you see the signs and all that, but you know they don't. They're falling in love with the representative. Don't fall in love with the representative. They'll fool you every time. Yep, there are friends that make family. For real. Yep, they are family. And all of them know my husband and everything. They anytime they call or whatever, they say, hey, tell your husband I said, what's up? A lot of them done talk to him and everything. So it's, you know, I ain't out here like that. Dude, that's crazy. I done seen too much. Now, right now, we're here at the company waiting for them to load us up. So I've been on here for an hour running my mouth. Thank you, VS, very, very much for joining the live and keeping me company and letting me tell some of these crazy stories. So I appreciate it. Right now it's 27 after the hour. And hey, listen, you guys, I want to thank you guys very much. Yeah, it might seem like a lot, but yeah, I've seen a lot. Yeah, I've seen a lot out here. In the 10 years that I've been here, I've seen quite a bit. AB, hey, salute, hey, how you doing? Oh, you have a daughter that's a truck driver? Cool. Yeah. Yeah. When I first started YouTube, I tried to do content trying to tell women how to stay safe out here, being a truck driver, and how to keep themselves protected and stuff. I tried that, giving content like that. But yeah, hopefully she's staying safe out there, for real. But I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining in and listening to some of my stories. Thanks to VS for pulling it out of me. But I like to thank you all for the likes and everything as well. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Don't forget to tell a loved one you love them, because tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. Stay thankful, grateful, safe, and healthy. And if no one told you today, I will. I love you. So until next time, everyone, happy April 1st. Happy New Year for those who really know. And I will see you next time. Love, love, love. Ciao for now. Thank you for watching.